This is one of my favorite roads when I lived back this area. I used to take it sometimes when I rode up to college on that little one-lunger I had. I come up over this hill. There's a nice on 198 back there, coming into Segertown out of what they call Norrisville or Little's Corners. There's a really nice view of you know, a foothill there, and then this is the other side of that ridge, and then there's another good view on this side too, if I recall correctly. But this is the kind of riding I like. These are the sort of roads that I like. That's why I would, you know, gravitate towards the Allegheny National Forest and Route 666 if you guys have ever been out that way. I have some footage of riding out there 2 up with Melissa in the fall. But this is a very nice area to ride in. I'm glad I made the trip. I'm glad I didn't turn around. Oh, I grew up a little bit less of a view. Homes. I'll probably just shoot north. I believe this is called 99 North. I think this is the name, that's the name of the road. One road to the left to the west is 98, and this one runs right into Edinburgh. Let's just restart. Let's talk about the time I hit a deer on a motorcycle. Detour. What the heck? Road closed 2.5 miles ahead. No. Okay. I guess we'll just turn around. Okay, let's talk about the time I hit a deer on a motorcycle. I was waiting for a surgery at the time. I didn't have insurance when I got hurt. I had a 5th degree separation, broke my collarbone, and I had been laid up for quite a bit with a lot of injuries. And my birthday rolled around. I hadn't been on the bike all summer. It's been a long time, so I hopped on the motorcycle and went for a ride, and that was my birthday present. But I didn't really have use of my left arm at the time, so I was riding you know, with one arm. I mean, I could move it slowly, but had no strength, and you know, I probably shouldn't have been riding, but I did ride, and I was moving pretty good, probably about 50 miles an hour on a back road. It was a long straight though. It wasn't like this. It was a 2-lane highway. I mean, it was painted. It wasn't, you know, as secluded or as windy as this road. But a deer jumped out, and I had no time. And of course, you know, just riding with one hand, I clobbered it. But I had a '84 Venture Royale, and I don't know if you know that bike, but it has sort of like a cow catcher on the front of it on the fender. And I broke the deer's back, and it went into the ditch. And I kept going, but because I only had one arm on the bars started, you know, shaking like blah, 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 blah. If anyone's ever run into that before on a motorcycle, wow, this is beautiful. Through here, cool. Wow, there's some old trees. Wow, this is taking me right back to that road that I was on before. That's kind of cool. But you know, I lifted my arm up, and you know, just enough to run the clutch to downshift to slow down. this is the road I was going to turn on, I believe. But a man had come along, and I would have put it out of its misery, but it's illegal to do so in many states. And so the man just sort of stood there with me, and you know, BS'd, and I was kind of like, just move along, man. You know, let me finish this. But you know, he waited till it died, and then he knew a guy who was his brother was a processor, like a meat processor, and so he took it to him. I think that's what he wanted. He just wanted the deer. I probably should have took my leave and left, and maybe he would have dispatched of it. I don't think either one of us would break the law. That's probably what was going on. But you know, it kind of annoyed me. I didn't want to leave and then have him not take care of it. Wasn't a very big deer, but I think that's probably what saved me. Herein is the danger of country roads. Not so much anymore, but I've heard stories of farmers, you know, for whatever reason didn't have their discs up when they were plowing the fields, you know, in the spring. And people coming around corners and going right into them, and, you know, whether in vehicles. Never heard anything like that about a motorcycle, but I'm sure it has happened before. You really got to watch for farm machinery on back roads like this, country roads. Boy, I guess the secret's out. Everyone's out here. Look at the old dude. This is a good road. It's probably about as close as you can get to the Black Hills around here as you can without going, you know, in Allegheny. And even then, it's so forested, you know, it's very tight. There's not a lot of views, not much to see. All right, I bet the audio is still rolling. So we're gonna head back up 198, and while the view will not be that great, the return ride with all the curves is pretty awesome. So I am a fan. Right back the way we came. It's still pretty cool. The wind, even though it's a warm day, it's once you're moving, it's a chilly breeze. At least when you go through the shade, I am not complaining. It's absolutely beautiful.